What's up, everyone? This is BigBookoo here, and I got a game of Domination on Kowloon for you. And right off the bat, tell you we lose, and I'm playing with a bunch of randoms that didn't really want to play Domination. So I had two options. Actually, I guess I kind of had three. I could have quit. You know, if they're not going to play the game mode, then whatever, screw them. Because, see, if I tried that, I'd just go in for the objectives, and they just keep gunning me down. And, that's not fun. And I didn't have a flak jacket class set up with this Kipparus. I'm using the Kipparus. Absolutely love this submachine gun. And I think it's probably my favorite. One of my favorite guns. But, I could alright, like I said, could have quit. I could have been all aggressive and just be like, I don't really care. I'll go cap objectives with no teammates that weren't following me. Or I could have done what I've done, is straight up beast this team. Not in Domination. I just killed them a lot of times. And I go 25-1. I get some puppies, which is good. I haven't got dogs in a while. I don't even know why I had those kill streaks equipped. But I beastify them straight up. Anyways, oh yeah, another thing I'm gonna add. You know what? It may look like I didn't really do much for the team, and I didn't really flag-wise. I had 3 caps, 2 or 3 caps, and 7 defends, but my teammates, they sucked. They weren't doing that. They weren't supporting me. You know, I gotta tell you, with the defense, if I didn't defend the flags, we would have lost the game much earlier. So, before you call me out on camping, I am. That's it. That's all I can say to you guys. I am. But I'm defending at the same time. And in other videos, I've said that camping and Domination is kind of good. But I think you need someone that's going to defend. And I was going down. I have a pizza that's kind of half eaten right now. And I saw a magnet on my fridge when I was getting my drink. It said nothing from Henry Ford. Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. And with a team, you need to divide things into small jobs, such as defense, offense, maybe a little bit mix of the two. If you have everyone working together, you're gonna win, and nothing's hard. You'll win. But all things like that aside, I don't do that much, but I still do more than everyone on my team. But why I'm going to do this video tonight is because I want to talk to you guys about relaxing places, or places you go to relax, or that I don't even know what I even want to say with that. But I have 2 straight off the bat. Actually, I have 3. And first place is a lot of people probably have this, and I know people enjoy this as much as I do. The shower. Just chilling out in the shower, sitting down, laying down, letting the water fall down you. And it's February right now, and especially in this cold, the warmth is great. Absolutely, I love to stay warm. And every night I take a shower. I use up all the water, all the hot water. I don't really care. It's about 20 to 25 minutes per shower, and it's very relaxing. Nice to wind down after a nice hard day of work and school. Although school isn't too hard, it's more work. But I'm not going to go into detail about the shower because that's just kind of weird. I'm not going to describe myself in the shower. So we'll move on. Second place, I just thought of it. I was originally going to do 2 places, but I thought of it now, and we got my girlfriend's college. She's about an hour away, but her mom works in Boston, Mass. And she goes to college in Cambridge, which is around that area, and her mom goes to work Wednesdays, and she brings me. And that's how I get to see her. I get to see my girlfriend once a week, which is good. Keep things real, you know. But being on that campus, I go to a community college, so I don't get that effect. I don't have any friends at community college, because it's kind of like you go to class and then you get the hell out of there. Which I do it. I'm not going to say that, oh, no one wants to socialize. No one really wants to socialize. I don't really want to socialize either, but it'd be nice if we kind of were forced to, like the dorm situations. My college friends, I know people get new friends when they go off to college. My college friends are my girlfriend's college friends. That sounds kind of lame, but they're actually really cool people. But walking around Cambridge, Harvard Square, and then like Porter Square, and we went over to we'll go over to Somerville, and Davis Square down there. We saw a concert, Airborne Toxic event. I love those guys. Best concert we've ever seen at the Somerville Theater, which is a very small place, a very intimate performance, and it was the best show I've ever been to. But I love hanging out around there because I can just relax. I can spend money at Harvard Square, just going to new restaurants and stuff. And they have a Ben and Jerry's in this place in Harvard Square, and I get my coffee Heath bar milkshakes. It's so good. But when I go there, I drop everything. I don't have to worry about work, my class, homework, or any of this stuff I have back home. It's a real getaway. And it's just nice to get away every once in a while. My family doesn't go on vacations. We can't afford it. And I love driving down there too, because I look forward. It's an hour drive, and it's kind of a pain. But I just put on the tunes, and once I get there, bam, I'll go down there for a weekend. Oh my gosh, it's just so fun. The third place we got, I don't know, my situation's kind of different. I mean, I'm sure this might be up there on people's lists too, but my bed. The best ever. I drop it down off the box spring. I don't have the wheels underneath. I don't like space underneath my bed. I get a little scared. Not gonna lie, I am afraid of the dark really bad. So I just got the floor box spring mattress, and I drop the mattress off to the side of the box spring. And I don't really use the box spring except when I put the mattress back up there to get it off the floor and out of the way. So right there we got my bed, and I drop it down off to the side because it's right in front of the window and my windowsill and stuff. And it's not a high window. It's about maybe 1.5 to 2 feet off the ground. Not even 2 feet, maybe 1.10 inches, but whatever. And it gets really hot in my room. Everyone knows heat rises. Heat rises really well in my house, and my room turns into a furnace whenever my dad turns on the heat. Actually, the heat just turns on all by itself if it's too cold. And downstairs it's fine, but upstairs it's just unbearably hot. So instead of suffering with the heat, because I feel I need to sleep with a sheet or a blanket, no matter what the temperature is, no matter how hot it is, I need something covering me, or I don't know, it's a weird thing. I know a couple other people I've talked to, they feel the same way, and I think it's a common thing. I hope it's a common thing, because that's kind of weird. But I do like to be different, so if it's common, whatever. If it's different, I support it. But drop it down in front of the window, and why did I say we? That's stupid. It's like me and my mouse in my pocket. But I open the window just a little crack, maybe 3 or 4 inches, and I let the cool breeze come in to ease the heat off me. And I love the cold and I love the warmth, and they're both great. But when you combine them, the warmth of my room and then the nice cool breezes that come in, it's refreshing. It's fresh air, and it's just so great to breathe that stuff in. It gets very stuffy in my room, and I open the window, and I have a stuffy nose. I think I always have a stuffy nose, and I try to sing and stuff. I'm very into music, but I always have a stuffy nose, and I hate it. But to breathe in fresh air is amazing. Not to complete that, we still have more to add on to this scene. We got the window, and outside the window is the moon and the night sky and the stars if it's not cloudy. But the moon, looking at the moon, especially when you get a nice full moon or a new moon, it's great. It's very mesmerizing. I know that sounds a little gay, but it's such a beautiful sight, and I love just looking at the moon and falling asleep. And now, to complete it, we get the music. Sometimes I listen to Painkiller already, but I can't really fall asleep to that stuff because I laugh too much. I have a good time listening to what those guys have to say, and that's a great podcast. If you don't know, Woody's Gamertag does a podcast called Painkiller already, and they go on Thursdays, every Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Pacific time. I don't even know what time it is, but whatever. and he posts it on his channel with gameplay a couple days after, and he also puts it on iTunes, and I subbed to that on iTunes, which is kind of cool. All of my iTunes like, hey, new podcast, whatever. And right here the video ends, but I'm not done talking. I had to go down and get my pizza out of the oven, so I got a minute left. But the music, this band Sigur Rós, they're from Iceland. Great music, absolutely great music. And Mogwai, they're both kind of instrumental stuff, and it's very relaxing. And I'll tell you guys, go listen to them. Sigur Rós, Sigur space ROS, and then Mogwai, Mogwai. Some of the most relaxing music you guys will ever listen to. Very underrated, underappreciated, and unknown. And just go listen to them. I'll link a song, one of my favorite songs both, in the description. But yeah, so back to the gameplay here. I went 25-1 with 3 caps and 7 defends. My team didn't do much either, but whatever. Kind of frustrating, but it's not frustrating that I get to go 25-1. But you know, you guys are playing Call of Duty all the time, and I know you get frustrated. So why don't you look up that music, just relax, take a nice hot shower, and go to your relaxing space and just enjoy yourself.